and lively. Welcome back to the IDABEL Winter Classic with the Sulphur Springs, Texas Lady Cats versus the Northwest Classen Lady Knights. I know it says Vikings in the on the program, but they are the Knights, Lady Knights. Lady Knights. We're having some clock issues here. We have a new clock operator. And so I'd like to thank everyone for watching. We're going to get this one underway there. You can see the officials trying to work on the clock. I can wave at you right here. See, I'm waving. Hi, folks. Wave back. All right, thank you. Now, everyone on this side of the screen, wave at me. Okay, now everybody on that side of the screen, wave at me. Okay, cool, cool. All right, we're all there. Excited to be down here in IDABEL, Oklahoma. We have the IDABEL Winter Classic. This is the 4 o'clock game, and we are 6 minutes behind schedule, but we are pretty good. Ah, looky there, one of our girls. Oh, sweet tea. I've been drinking water all day, and I'm needing some sweet tea. I was going into convulsions down here. Ah, fantastic. Thank you very much. Caitlin for getting me some sweet tea. One of our girls working for us down here from IDABEL. And so I think we have it. Here we go. Getting underway, the Sulphur Springs Lady Cats versus the Northwest Classen Lady Knights. The Knights are in dark purple with a light purple ring. I guess it's black with purple. And then Sulphur Lady Cats are white jerseys with blue. Sulphur Springs, I believe, won this last year. And ball's a little slippery right now. We'll just see who won this. It was, no, it was Choctaw Central, excuse me, won this tournament last year. So kind of hard to see the numbers on the Lady Knights. Three-pointer shot, no good, and I believe that was number 42. And I'm assuming I don't have a 42 on my roster. So. Unless I missed one. I don't have a 42, but numbers are kind of hard to see. Three-pointer on the way, no go. Rebounded by number 12. That's Danielle Godbolt. I'm trying to get your starting lineup right here really quick. I guess I could have been doing that besides playing around. And 2, 3. All right, starting lineup for the Sulphur Springs Lady Cats. Sadiva Mosley Proctor, Tiara Rose, Danielle Godbolt, Nyla Lindley, and Autumn Tanton. And we will try to get you the Lady Knights here pretty quick. And a stolen ball, but I believe she double dribbled when she stole the ball. Lots of shots, no one's sinking one yet. Lots of maybe some nerves here will get them calmed down just a hair. I'm still trying to, I've got 13 down on my book for the Lady Knights. And it looks like 15. And a three-pointer, and I believe that was shot by number 2, Mosley Porter. So first points of the game comes from a three-pointer. And they're going to call a jump ball. Lady Knights not real happy about that. That was Morgan Workman. Thought they got fouled. Kick back over to Morgan Proctor and then to Rose. Rose down in the inside blocks and nowhere to go. And she just kind of chunks it, and Morgan Proctor, it was Tanton that just kind of chunked it behind her. Morgan Proctor tracked it down. We'll just stick with Porter. Excuse me, Morgan Porter. Okay, it looks like we got number 22, Sinclair Moore. It's another starter for the Lady Knights, and we have a player down.
Foul number 13.
So they're going to call, oh, excuse me, it was a foul on Takray Drennon, D-R-E-N-N-O-N. Drennon. So we've got an injured player down. We'll see. I can't see what number it is. Like I said, it's hard to see the numbers there. I believe that's 13, Drennan. And I think one of the coaches out there talking to her and see what's hurt. Score announced 3-0. The Sulphur Lady Cats are leading. Sulphur Lady Cats are coached by Brittany Tisdale. And the Northwest Classen Lady Knights is coached by Jackie Brown. All right, so I think I've got some of your lineup here. We have Morgan Workman, Sinclair Moore, Desiree Crosby, and we will see who, Sadie Dean, and then we'll see who comes in for the injured. You're a player short, Coach. All right, and we have number 3 coming in, Joycelyn Gunn. So Joycelyn Gunn is going to check in. For the Lady Knights. Tanton with a three-pointer and off the mark to the left, and the air ball's on that one. Tanton is a senior. And the Lady Knights nearly lose the ball. Now they're going to get it down the court quickly and mishandled there by Morgan Workman. Oh, and good defense by the young lady that came in, Joycelyn Gunn. Gunn pokes the ball away, goes out of bounds, but the Lady Cats will keep possession of it. Coach wanting a backcourt. The official has everything under control in front of me. And nice backdoor cut and couldn't make the ball fall. Shot was by Danielle Godbolt. Excuse me. Ball's still slippery. I think they must have put a little bit of slime on that thing. No one can hold on to it as the Lady Vikings lose control. The ball dribbles out of bounds. Lady Cats up 3-0. Shows the Knights, but it's the Cats, Lady Wildcats that are up. The Knights have yet to score. Again, three-pointer on the way. This time it rims off. That was Miss Porter. And then a shot by Godbolt. Rebounded by Morgan. And driving in is number 3, Gunn. Gunn doesn't get the basket, but will pick up a foul. So a block will be on number 2, Tierra Rose. Excuse me, they called the foul on Tierra Rose. Gunn unable to sink her first free throw. Gets another attempt here. Checking in is Alea Abron. Second shot on the way, and it will not go, but it was rebounded by Tanton. So 2 minutes and 8 seconds, clock winding down. Porter driving, chunks it to Tanton. Tanton off the glass, finally finds the bucket. So Tanton with 2 makes it a 5-0 lead. Morgan driving with a floater, and it goes in. Excuse me, Morgan Workman, not just Morgan. Morgan Workman with a floater goes in. Score 5-2 with 1:31 to go in the first quarter. Now this is the winner's bracket of the girls. Long pass and will be saved. Tell you what, lots of hard work going on here. These girls are working hard. Ball flying everywhere. They're making a lot of steps up and down the court. Gunn's going to bring the ball down for the Lady Knights. And a scrum for it, and ball stays with the Knights. Gunn, three-pointer on the way, and good. So Gunn ties it up with a three-pointer. Gunn's going to run the court, tries to dish it off, and mishandled. They're going to call a foul. They're going to call a foul on Gunn. Porter will bring the ball down, 21 seconds and counting. Score is 5-5. Even though it's a low score, these girls have worked hard. And a shot up and good by number 13, Nayla Lindley. And a steal. Lindley has the ball, is going to drive the paint, makes contact with number 24, Desiree Crosby. So Crosby will pick up her first foul. And they say no good, did not get the shot off at the buzzer. So 7-5 will be the score after 1 quarter of play, as the Sulphur Springs Lady Cats, or Wildcats, are up 7-5 over the Northwest Classen Lady Knights here in the IDABEL Winter Classic 2018 winners bracket. And then coming up next is our 5:30 game will be Douglas versus Liberty. And that's Liberty, Texas. So folks, be sure and check out BravadoWireless.com. Find out all the great deals we have going on for you now, and see what we can do to get you in a new iPhone or a new Samsung phone. And don't forget, we also have home internet service, and it works off of our cell phone towers. So go check that out, see if we can't get you in something. You can find all of our locations throughout eastern and southeastern Oklahoma, and we will be expanding into North Texas and western Arkansas here in 2019, so keep an eye on that. Lady Knights will have the ball to bring it inbounds. They'll bring it across court here. Gunn, who came off the bench and hit the three-pointer a while ago, and tried to do a backdoor pass, and it was sniffed out there. Three-pointer on the way. Can't see who shot it because of those dark numbers there. Rebounded there by Tanton, though. Sulphur Springs trying to set up an offense. Finds Tanton on the back door, and she is wide open. We'll add 2 points. We'll add 2 points to their total. Brings it 9-5. Sulphur Springs ahead right now. Morgan Workman kicks it back out to the top of the key, and three-pointer was off the mark. Rebounded by Godbolt. Long pass to Tanton. Tanton's all alone and easily hits that as pressure came by. 11-5 now. So, and that is Morgan Workman. Workman pass little out of reach on the cross-court pass. Checking in is number 33. Is that right? 23. Well, I don't have a 33, so I'm going to assume that's number 23. Katia Wiggins. Gunn steals it, and ball's going to bounce around. Gunn will hold on to possession. And a nice layup, and it goes in, so a nice finger roll by Gunn. Gets the Lady Knights on the board again. Tanton starts to fake a shot and has nowhere to go. Good defense by the Lady Knights. Oh, backdoor left open. Couldn't make the shot. Workman with the rebound. Tipped back to 13 Lindley. And our cameraman nearly gets wiped out. Way to stand tall there, Kelton Wiggins. Knights trying to get the ball up court. Both teams playing a very aggressive defense, and they get a 10-second count. Couldn't get the ball across midcourt, so the Lady Knights get a 10-second count and have to give the ball over at midcourt. Working the ball inside and loses the ball, turns the ball over. They've got Gunn out front. Gunn layup and is blocked by Porter. So Porter saved an easy layup, sends Gunn to the line. So Gunn will shoot two. They will hit the first one. Hits the second one, and that will push the lead, or trim the lead, 11-9. Nice little drop pass to Tatum from Porter, so that adds to Tatum's total, 13-9 now. Oh, and just as Porter, his gun was driving, started to pass it off, and the trail player, I believe that is Wiggins, was not ready for it. Tatum with the ball in the middle, passes it back out, trying to get it to Kate Walmack, and Walmack couldn't hold on to the ball. That's checking in is Erica Nash. Checking in for the Lady Knights. Nash driving and makes the pass, trying to get Workman down low. Kicks it back out. Three-pointer no good. And I tell you what, Porter chunked the ball down the court. Could be a quarterback probably for a lot of teams. Oh, and Porter steals the pass. Going to go for a layup. Can't get it in, and going to come back to Wiggins. That's Abrams' first foul of the game. Three-pointer on the way, on the bounce off the backside. Gunn thought she was going to take a three, passes it over. Three-pointer no good. Rebound by Tanton. Now the Lady Cats will come back down. Back out to Godbolt. Godbolt back up to Porter. Porter back to Tanton. Tanton trying to get the getting her cutting player, and couldn't do it. Gunn, this will be her second foul. So a timeout called by Sulphur Springs. They lead 13-9, 3:09 to go in the second quarter. And if you didn't get what you wanted for Christmas, go to one of our Bravado wireless stores, because we have a new shipment of iPhones and iPhone accessories. Even if you got you an iPhone, if you need a charger or you need a new case, we even have Under Armour cases. And if you're like my wife, my wife got a new Kate Spade case for her iPhone X Max. It's all pretty and blingy and has sparkle stuff all over it. She loves it. So if you have a lady in your life like me, she likes sparkly stuff, go get her a Kate Spade case from Bravado Wireless. Tell them Eric sent you. Tatum, turnaround jumper won't go. Rebound won't go. Rebound and put up won't go. Trying to run, but the Lady Cats get back too quick for the Lady Knights. Gunn throws up a prayer, won't go. Porter trying to do the same, and the bank is open for Porter. As Porter throws up one, bounces off the glass, falls down into it, pushes the lead 15-9. Kind of a thrown up and a prayer, doesn't go. Gets her own rebound and puts it back up. Rebound by Abron. Abron's going to kick it back over to Porter. Porter's going to set up the offense. And it's going to be Godbolt's going to get called for a walk. Lost her headband as well. Checking in is number 11 for the Knights, Natalie Hernandez. Natalie Hernandez checks in, number 11. Gunn brings the ball down. Hernandez slides up to the top, and that is Workman over to the side, and a ball's going to be punched out by Porter. That's Nash. No, Crosby, I believe. No, excuse me, Nash. Nash is the one with the pink socks. Hernandez up top. Trying to get to Gunn. Gunn does get it and will run up, and wow, a nice pretty layup, but doesn't go, and then a jump ball will be called, and it will be the Sulphur Springs Lady Cats ball. A mix-up on possession here, and it will be the Lady Knights ball. Workman can't get it to fall. Rebounded by the Lady Cats, but it bounces off their feet and will retain possession with the Lady Knights. Gunn trying to find anybody, and I think it's going to stay with the Lady Knights as Porter pushes it out of bounds. This time she gets it into Hernandez. Workman backing down and loses a handle on it, throws it up and hits the top of the backboard. Checking in for the Lady Knights was number 21, Sadie Dean. Porter driving, throws a prayer, no go. Tanton gets a rebound and bucket. So Tanton adds 2 more. And is going to get number 5 for the Lady Cats. That's Abron. Abron will get called for a push. Score 17-9. There we go. We got it fixed now. Gunn's going to bring the ball down for the Lady Knights. Porter is defending. Porter is quick. Forces a turnover. Lady Cats on the move. 10 seconds. 9, 8. Tandem three-pointer on the way and bounces off. No good. Rebound by Workman, and Gunn's three-pointer won't go. Will bounce out of bounds. And that should be the end. So no horn sounded, but that's the end of the first half. Score 17-9. Lady Wildcats are in command. Tanton is your leading scorer with 10. Gunn coming in leading scorer for the Lady Cats in the game. Gunn coming off the bench for the Lady Knights has 6. So we'll take a break and we'll be right back in about 9 minutes. So stick around, folks.
There is truly no place like home. Right here in Eastern Oklahoma, Bravado Wireless provides the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month. We believe in strong, connected communities. That's why we live stream community events like local football games. You may not know us by name, but we'll be at the same festivals and cheering for our kids on the same sidelines. Because we live where you live. Visit BravadoWireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
You are called to be bold. You have a right to the best wireless service, high-speed internet, and customer service at a price you can feel good about. At Bravado Wireless, we know this, and that's why we put you and your community first. We are owned and operated right here in Eastern Oklahoma. We live where you live. We proudly connect you to your family, friends, and business partners wherever they are. Dallas, Seattle, Taipei, Toronto, and anywhere else in the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
All right, sorry about that, folks. Was trying to get down my roster for my next game. We're back, and Sulphur Springs Lady Cats are in white with blue, and they are leading 17-9 over the Northwest Classen Lady Knights. 17-9. The Lady Knights are in black with purple accent. Three-pointer on the way by Miss Porter. No, excuse me, that was Sierra Rose. Gunn driving down, wanted to foul, but she was a little out of control, turns the ball over. Lady Cats of Sulphur Springs up 20-9 as we open this third quarter. Turnaround jumper won't go by Tantum, Tantum, T-A-N-T-O-N, Tantum. I apologize if I butcher anyone's names. Hitting a cutting Gunn, and Gunn's going to drive it all the way down. Nice layup by the young lady, Jocelyn Gunn, and she is a leading scorer for the Lady Knights with 8 now. Rose hit a running jumper. So 22 points, 22-11 for the Lady Cats. It is 22-11. Our score software, it reads off the scoreboard. So sometimes if a light is out or a little flaky on us, it'll give us a weird reading. So 22-11 is the score currently. Ball bounced off the toe of Rose, and that will turn the ball over and give it to the Lady Knights. Lady Knights will bring the ball down. Porter giving Gunn all kinds of pressure. Excuse me, that is Rose. So Rose will be called for her second personal foul of the game. Checking in for the Lady Cats is Abron. And Lindley picks off the pass and loses the ball going down. Actually, she had it poked away, it looked like. Lindley unable to get anything going on that. Three-pointer on the way by the Lady Knights, and Tainton gets the rebound. Godbolt has the ball stolen from her by Gunn. Gunn chunks it down, and it's Drennan. I apologize, man. It is hard to see these numbers and see who. And foul's going to be called on Godbolt. So Danielle Godbolt, that'll be her first. And at the line shooting is number 13, Drennan. And that first one will rim off. She's shooting 2 here. Second one won't go, and it looks like it was Morgan Workman that got the rebound. And they're going to call, what did they call? We're wondering if they called a jump ball or a foul. He didn't get any indication of a foul. (22-11) to score. 4:30 left to go, and three-pointer was blocked by Nash. Timeout by the Lady Knights. So trying to get numbers here. So we have number 12 is in, and that is Crosby for the Lady Knights. 22 is in, and that is Sincere Moore. 3 is Gunn. Oh, a nice attempt to try to get it down to Crosby, but couldn't get it to her. Yeah, the Northwest Classen uniforms are hard to see, but it does say Knights on it. Nice, and couldn't get the jumper, kind of running jumper to go. So foul's going to be called on number 15, Morgan Workman, and I believe that's her first personal. Finally found Tatum down and below. Missed the first one. Rebound hit the second one. So it's Tatum's Taton's first basket since the first half. And a nice layup on the other side by Morgan Workman. That's her first basket since the first quarter. Make the score 24-13. Again, Tatum down low, and another bucket brings her total to 12 on the night. Trying to hit Morgan Workman, and it bounces out of bounds. Checking in is Wiggins. And checking out is Crosby. For the Lady Knights, excuse me. Lady Knights in black with purple trim and Sulphur Springs in white with blue numbers. And Tatum, 2 shots on basket, couldn't make them go, and then a shot by Lindley. Lindley couldn't make hers go. They're going to call a foul on number 23, Wiggins. I believe that's her first personal. Up top is Kate Walmack. Walmack going to drive and kicks it back out. Pass is stolen, and then stolen back by Porter down to Tayton, and Tayton's going to take layup off the glass. Three-pointer on the way, rims on, in and out. Porter has the ball, pulls it back, flips it over to Godbolt. Godbolt driving in the paint, and they're going to call a no foul there. And Coach Tisdale for Sulphur Springs, she's not real happy with that no call. Trying to get the ball in and out, and picked off by Godbolt. Porter has the ball now, driving down, kicks it out, back up to Porter. Porter drives it, tries to get it in to Walmack. Walmack back out to Abron. Abron's three, no good. Gunn, and Gunn will have a layup on the other end. That'll be 2 more points for her. So Gunn now has 10 points coming off the bench for the Lady Knights. And she'll get called for a reach-in foul. So that will be Gunn's 3rd foul. Checking in is it's 23, Lativa Smith for the Sulphur Lady Cats. Sulphur Springs Lady Wildcats. 21 seconds, 20 seconds, counting down, and Lady Cats are trying to get the last shot. Porter's going to drive, dish it off to Smith, and Smith gets a bucket, plus collects a foul, so Smith will go to the line. Checking in for the Lady Knights is number 33. I don't have on my roster. So 23 at the line, Lativa Smith, and she hits that free throw. So makes it a 29. Three-pointer no go. A 31 to 15 game. So 31-15 at the end of 3 quarters. And your leading scorer for the Lady Knights is Joycelyn Gunn, as the Knights only scored 6 points in that quarter. And leading in the Lady Wildcats score 14 in that 3rd quarter. And their leading scorer right now is Autumn Tatum, has 16 points. So Tatum had has 6 points in the 3rd quarter. So the as we come back, when we come back to action, the Lady Wildcats from Sulphur Springs 31-15, and Lady Knights have had a hard time getting any offense on track. Welcome back. Man, that's a handsome guy sitting right above that Southeast Autoplex. And here we go. The Lady Cats trying to finish this one out. Final 8 minutes, and they're going to get called for traveling, I believe. And they do. Porter took a step too many. So the Lady Knights will try to chip down. They are down by 16 points. Three-pointer on the way. That was shot by number 22, Sincere Moore, and Moore nails it. And Porter gets a basket on the other end, and then a steal and a foul. And Porter gets her first free throw after getting fouled on her shot. Second one doesn't go, and will be rebounded, though, by Smith. And Porter somehow comes back up with it, gets it to Smith. Smith can't hold it. Going to back out, get it back to Tanton, and back up to the top. Slings it over to Hampson. Harrison. Excuse me, I could not read my handwriting. It's Harrison is number 24 for the Lady Cats. I apologize, young lady. 34-18 the score. Got Porter on the run, layup, and just enough to drop it in. So pushes the score 36-18. Still working. Both teams, you know, we had a discussion. Wow, Porter just plucks it out of the air. Another layup for Porter. Young lady's a little firecracker there. We had a conversation at halftime, some of the staff. He asked me what I thought of the game, and I said, well, you know what, both teams are working hard. And they're working hard, and they're playing hard, and it's about all you can ask. It's not a whole lot of stall ball. There's just a lot of action, getting the ball up and down the court. You can see the Lady Knights there huddled. There's your Sulphur Springs Lady Cats there. So, folks, if you, like I was saying earlier, if you maybe got a new phone for Christmas, you need a new case. If you need some new accessories, some you know, headphones or just some general toys you can use with your phone. I mean, we're talking, we have these automatic locks, Bluetooth locks that can go on your deadbolt on your house, and you can open your house, you open your door with your phone. You don't even have to have a key anymore. So check that out. I've got one on my house. I love it because when I pull in, I can just pull it up on my phone and unlock the door and not have to get my keys out. So we have those in our store, so check that out. And if maybe there's something you're looking for and we don't have, let us know, and we'll see if we can't track it down. Back under action, Knight's trying to get the ball down low in the paint. Turnaround jumper won't go. And ball bounces around like a pinball, and probably going to call a jump ball. And they will call a jump ball. They say it is Sulphur Springs ball. Pass picked on, nope, handled back, and driving layup won't go.
Would it be possible for me to borrow one of your, just plug into your connector up there? We're doing audio only, no TV.
We just need power?
Yes, sir, that's all I need.
Yeah, if we've got power up there, that's fine.
There's about 4
Yeah.
spots, but I didn't want to just do it and not ask nobody.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
said to ask you.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as you don't turn anything off.
No, and we're, like I said, we're doing radio only, no live.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
thank
fine.
you.
All right, I'm back, and missed free throw there. Score still stays at 38-18. Knight's bringing a ball down. Shot over, rebounded by Kelly. Rose driving the ball and is going to get a blocking call on the Knights. That's Stephanie Sylvia is going to pick up her first personal. So it will be White's ball, which is Sulphur Springs. Sub coming in, and that is Gunn. Gunn is the leading scorer for the Lady Knights with 10. Nope, it will be a 1-and-1. So at the line will be Abron. So Abron will shoot a 1-and-1. First one will not go. And going to call it jump ball, and it will belong to the Knights after Workman and Kelly get tangled up. Workman jump shot won't go, and rebound, excuse me, that was Smith, came out of her hands. And we'll go back to Sulphur Springs. And Harrison will be fouled by Gunn. And this will be Gunn's fourth one. So Harrison will go to shoot a 1-and-1. First one goes in. Second one won't, and so that'll move the score to 39-18. Shot no good, and that going to the line will be number 13, Drennan. She's shooting two. And second one goes through, so I'll add one more point to the Lady Knights. Rose in a little bit of trouble. Abron, excuse me, in a little bit of trouble, able to get out of it. Kicks it out to Harrison. Harrison throws up a shot, won't go, and Abron gets the ball back. Harrison up top is going to kick it over to Abron. Abron's looking for, loses the ball, and Drennan down on a drive and gets 2 points. So 39-21 now the score.
Basket number 43, Bartavia Smith.
(41-21) now the score. 2 minutes and 49 seconds left. Smith, nice shot there. No, that was Kelly, excuse me. Well, I thought it was Kelly that shot that. So 43-23 the score. And I'm pretty sure it was Kelly that shot that. So 15 will be her second personal. Shot up and good, and that is Abron shooting free throws. So she hits the first one. 44-23 now the score. Does not hit the second one, and the Knights come down with the rebound. Three-pointer on the way by Gunn. Won't go. Gunn gets her own rebound. Three-point shot won't go. Rims off and will go out of bounds. 1 minute, 48 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. So Sulphur Springs will advance to play in the championship game tomorrow night, and they will play the winner of the Hugo Howe game tonight. That happens at 7. Now coming up next is the OKC Douglas Trojans and the Liberty Texas, and I want to say they're the Eagles, but I could be wrong. 44-23, 1:16 left. Let's see if we can't figure out what they are called here. They are the Liberty Leopards. So we'll have the Leopards and the Trojans coming up next. Gunn was able to get a free throw there. So score is 44-24 with 1 minute to go. At the line, shooting is Kelly. So Kelly misses both of those free throws. Little conference over here with the official and the coach here. And going in is Wiggins, and coming out is number 13, Drennan. Score 44-24, clock running just under a minute. Number 1, who I don't have on my roster, picks up her second personal foul on the Lady Wildcats. Lady Knights will inbound it. Three-point no good by Gunn. Gunn's going to shoot it again. Bounces off too much. Nash is going to try to reset it up top. Gunn's going to drive, throws it up, and finds the bottom. Gunn was another 2. And that will be the ball game right there. Leading scorer is Autumn Tayton, number 22 for the Sulphur Springs Lady Cats, finished with 16. And Sadavia Mosley Porter has 12. Gunn ends up with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, 16. So she tied for the game high with 16 points. Gunn, and she came off the bench. So hard-fought game. And the Sulphur Springs Lady Cats will play for the championship tomorrow night at 7. And Northwest Classen Lady Knights, Sulphur Springs Lady Wildcats, and Northwest Classen Lady Knights. Now, the Northwest Classen will play at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Now, coming up next is the O.C. Douglas Trojans versus the Liberty Leopards. All right, stick around and be on another stream. So click that over and we'll get right on that.
Summer is in motion, and you don't want to miss a moment of it. With Bravado Wireless, there is truly no place like home. Right here in Eastern Oklahoma, Bravado Wireless provides the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month. We believe in strong, connected communities. That's why we live stream community events like local football games. You may not know us by name, but we'll be at the same festivals and cheering for our kids on the same sidelines. Because we live where you live. Visit BravadoWireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.